Alright guys, what is up? So today, we got some stuff I want to talk about, but insurance is going to be going on this truck, so I already got that swapped over, but I went to turn the key and battery's completely dead, so I'm going to go hook the battery charger up to this thing. Charger is on. I'm going to put the headliner back in. I think I've sealed off the leak when I siliconed it, so just going to hope that that did it. Gonna button this thing all back up on the inside, put all the trim back in, and then I need to torque down the front wheels again, because last time when I replaced the front calipers, because brakes were holding up so bad on it, so I did the front calipers and it drove fine. So I'm gonna hope that that's it. And this wind is just crazy right now, but then we can have a nice talk about trucks and what I plan on doing here, and also the Q&A as well. So the inside is all put back together. Now it's I gotta retape that switch on again for the light bar, and I just put some coolant in it so it's full again. This thing is just really dirty inside, so I think I'm gonna clean it today. And what else do I gotta do? Gas is really low. I'm pretty sure the gauge says it's pretty high, but it's not. So hopefully I can make it up to the gas station. Okay. Cold start after about 4 months. Here we go. It's gonna be live. Good. Brakes weren't hanging up. It's beautiful from here. I'll finish up. I don't got time to finish this video today, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so hopefully the camera is pointed at my face, because this is a GoPro and I have no idea where this is. Yeah, it looks about right. So like I said in the last video, I was going to do a Q&A and talk about the plans for the truck, and you guys gave me an unbelievable amount of responses, so that's awesome. I really appreciated that. It's Sunday now. This video is probably going to go Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Q&A time. Let's see what you guys have to say. There was a few in here, so let's see what you got. Okay, this one from Unaverage. He says, my Q&A is, are you going to get another Miata in the future or any drift car? Okay, so short answer is that's not really my scene. I tried it. Obviously, if you guys have been around for a while, I tried doing the drift builds, but I don't know. It's just not my scene, and it's a lot of money, to be honest. It's a pretty expensive hobby. Not like the cars breaking, that's fun, that's one thing, but like it's just like going to the events is the expensive thing, and yeah, I don't know. It's just not really my scene. And the other part, are you going to get another Miata in the future? No, not gonna get a Miata. I'm gonna get to more to this question in a little bit here, because I know there's a question in here about the car scene, but Miatas are just like, I'm done with them. So I'll get on with that in a little bit. Here's one from Jackson Clore. Yeah, Jackson Clore. My question for the Q&A is, how old are you and what is your job besides YouTube? So I'm 21, gonna be 22 in June. Tyler's the same age as me, except his birthday's in December. And what is my job besides YouTube? When I started this channel, I was in and out of going to school. I'll actually go through this with you guys. So I graduated high school, did really well in high school. Out of high school, I signed up for sport management, and that was like a diploma program. I went for a year and then bailed on it because I just figured I wasn't going to get a job out of it, and the job prospects were really slim. So I bailed on that, went to work as a mover, which I had been doing. Like, my dad's a mover, and I was working with him since I was like 13. So I did that for a year, and then I figured out that, or I thought that I wanted to do civil engineering, so I enrolled in that, got accepted, obviously, because I had the grades from high school. And then about a week into that, week and a half or 2 weeks into that, I was like, yeah, no, I cannot see myself doing this. So then I went and worked as a mover again full time for like another year and a half. So made some money, and I don't know, it was a good experience. So that was my job besides YouTube. And right now I am back in school learning to be a mechanic. I have never been in automotive school before, but just like pretty much all that you guys have seen on my channel, all this experience is what I have learned, and all like just learning as I go. And honestly, in the program, I am probably one of the more experienced students in mechanics, so I feel pretty good about that, learning about all this stuff by myself and from my dad, so that's awesome. Thanks for the question, Jackson. I think I got it pretty good. There's a lot of people who do not want to see me touch the OBS, like take any parts of it. They are like, no, don't you dare lay a finger on that. Okay, so here's the main question I wanted to answer. It's from Mark Slucka. Here's what he says. He says, I have a question too. Will there be any more builds? Maybe outside. Also, how do you feel about how the car industry is changing? I feel that the good vehicles are leaving. And man, I could not be more like in line with you. That was like, God, there's so many things wrong with the car. Not like, I don't know if he means like the car industry, like the manufacturers making cars, or the car scene in general. And I mean, the car industry sucks. Like, there's no good stuff coming out, in my opinion. But like, everyone just makes the same stuff now. But when we're talking about the car scene, like, I feel like it has just gone down the shitter. Like, it is just so bad. And it's, do you know why it's getting bad? Is because of YouTube. YouTube is destroying the car scene, in my opinion. Like, it's just, everyone, oh, okay, I'm gonna try and think about this for a little bit. Part of it is the commenters in YouTube videos, and it's honestly, the car scene is run by people who don't have cars. Like, I swear to God, the car scene is run by 16-year-olds and younger. Like I'm talking 12 to 16-year-olds, and you guys watching this right now, it's like, it's run by all these little kids who don't even have cars. They have their dad's vehicles, and it blows my mind. It makes me want to freak out, because you guys don't, or not you guys, but they don't know anything, and they act like they know absolutely everything, and they think there's only one way to do things, and they're so like dead set on doing things a certain way, and they won't broaden their horizons, and they think their way of thinking is the right way. And I mean, you can't blame it on YouTube for bringing in racers. There has always been racers. There's always been like the clean car builders, but now everyone's lumped into this thing where you need to build cars this way. You need to do stuff this way, and it really sucks. I feel like it has just gone to shit. Like, if you remember, like the first and second Fast and Furious is when that was like the whole, I guess, rice theme for cars. Like, I love that. That was my jam. I loved the crap out of vehicles like that, and to do that now, it's so wrong. And I would still do that now. I still might. I probably will do a build like that in the future, but like, people, they just don't accept it. I don't know. And like, okay, Miatas. Let's talk about Miatas. Every single car channel on YouTube has done a Miata. People have run out with so many things to do with Miatas that they're lifting Miatas now. We've got like 2 channels, Tyler Fialco and Gingium, doing, like, I don't watch either of their videos, but I know that they're doing lifted Miatas. Like, why? They're just trying to be different to do stuff with Miatas, and everyone needs to get off the Miata boat. Like, they're a good car, but like, not that good. And to make a lifted build, like, are you kidding me? They come with like 90 horsepower, well, about 80 horsepower, and like, Oh, that's what I gotta say about Miatas. Just jokes. Just a joke. Um, so yeah, that's mainly the questions that you guys asked. So now let's talk about the trucks. All right, so the trucks. Everyone was telling me not to take parts off the OBS, and honestly, I love that truck. Like, it is probably one of the favorite trucks I've owned, and like, I know I haven't shown it that good in video, like the squatting of it, but it does sit like, it sits a good amount low. So yeah, I don't know. I just love that truck, even though it's a big pile of shit. But like I said earlier in the video, when like at the very beginning, I insured it. I've been driving it for a couple days now, and like just the looks I get everywhere, people love it. I've had, just when I was outside washing it and like vacuuming it, I had 3 people stop by and say, "Dude, this truck is sick," and like they just loved it, and they weren't even like young guys either. Like, it was just a random assortment of people just saying they loved it, and like I just have fun building vehicles like that, and like even with the spray paint job, which it is starting to chip now, but yeah, I don't know. It still came out awesome, and I love that truck, so I really don't want to take parts off of it. That being said, I kind of jumped the gun on the Silverado out there, and I bought the front lifts for it. Yes, front lifts. Like, well, not lift. I bought 2 types of lift for it for the front, so I don't know what's going to happen with that now, but I think what the plan is, like, I know for a fact that that is going to be way more reliable than the OBS. Unfortunately, I don't really want to take the OBS off the road, but I think what I might do is build the Silverado while it's uninsured. Just build it over the summer when I have time, and then once it's built, and if I've got a job where I need to commute all the time, the Silverado is going to be more reliable for me. It's going to be a smoother ride, so I might just keep it for that reason. Or yeah, or I might sell it. But the thing is, if I sell it and then the OBS craps out on me, I'm kind of screwed. So there's that. So I don't know, I might just, like, there's not a ton of things that I would want to do to the Silverado. Like, if the exhaust is on, I'm not going to touch the engine. I'm not going to lower it like you guys are saying. I absolutely hate that look of lowered trucks. So I would take like this, like, get a nice sound system in it, light bars, probably do some stuff at the front end, and then the lift kits, and hopefully be able to put the OBS wheels on the Silverado. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for the Silverado. Basically, okay, so I'm gonna drive the OBS in the summer. I've got like a couple road trips planned for it, which aren't that far, but they're as far as I'm ever gonna need to go, and they're about like an hour and a bit, and it's mostly highway. So if it can handle going on the highway, if it makes it a couple trips during the summer, I'm probably gonna be more inclined to sell the Silverado and keep the OBS, because I knew it was reliable enough to get me up and down for a couple hours drive. But I put the headliner back in, and what do I know? Going this morning, the headliner's wet, a little bit damp at the front, so it's not leaking in anywhere. It's just moisture's coming in, and it soaks right into the headliner. So what are you gonna do? All right, so that is pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys, answer the Q&As. Still got these spacers, which I have a feeling I'm gonna throw on the OBS just because why not be that illegal? So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Appreciate it if you stuck around this long. I know it was a lot of talking, and you guys probably aren't into that, but hope you guys liked it, and hope you guys enjoyed my rants about the car scene and how it's gone to shit. And it's probably not going to get better because social media has fucking destroyed it. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and who knows, maybe build videos on the Silverado soon. Probably going to do some more stuff with the Chev, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys.